Boom! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Comeback City, the best World of Warcraft weekly show that happens on a Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. I'm your host, Lance.
I'm your co-host, Sky. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Comeback City. Like Lance said, man, Wednesday night, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Hoping everyone's having a good night. Yo, listen, if you're happy to be here and alive on a Wednesday night, 8:15, let me get some ones in the chat, baby. Throw the ones up, ladies and gentlemen. Shiny Pikachu, what's going on, baby? Throw up the ones, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to throw it up. We're happy to be here. We're happy to be alive. Lance, once again here. This is the 14th week in a row, by the way.
It was actually the 14th week last week. This would be the 15th week.
Rewind. Lance, by the way, in case you're wondering, this is now the 15th week in a row.
Yep.
We have done a stream, and by the way, I think the third week in a row, we've done 2 streams straight. So, actually, no, the fourth, because one of them was a mount stream, but this is 4 weeks in a row of 2 streams a week, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very excited. Let's see who's in the chat. Mary McKinnon, what's going on? Ramf, Izzy, of course. Chili Mac is here, the GOAT. Trojan, CJ, Jacob, Hellrind, Ilthius, Nicole. Yo, we got a lot of people in the chat. Bong Breath, Sitho, Zero. How is everyone doing? Dude, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, the music you're hearing right now is from the official patch. And man, dude, they're killing it with this music lately, Lance. I don't know what it is. Let's turn it up just a little so you guys can hear
Give it a little turn up, huh?
Woo! Work sucks, yo, Reno.
I guess we know what type of week it is for Reno, huh?
It's hot, the weather lately is absolutely out of control. What are we chatting about today? Yo, we got some decent stuff. Got some pretty interesting things we could finally talk about.
Yeah.
One of those things, ladies and gentlemen, is we've actually been collaborating with Blizzard for probably the last, I would say, month and change.
Yep.
On getting a little short video together. And she left me roses by the stairs. That's crazy. And we were working with Blizzard, and we put out a little short for Mr. Pandaria Classic, actually. Let me see if I can try to pull it up somewhere. I have it saved. I can send it to you guys.
I could put it in the chat. I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But we freaking did some work with Blizzard, man. An official, cooperative collaboration together as a team of creatives, and we put out something awesome, and it was really cool, man. It was really, really cool. Thank you, buddy Izzy. I love you so much. I appreciate it. Oh. The shirt. No, I wasn't talking about that either. No, I'm just joking. No, the shirt came out amazing, and the shirt is cool too. But, no, it was a fun experience, man. It was really cool, and we're hoping, that could, leave us with our foot in the door to maybe do some content, in the future. For what do you call it? Like Legion Remix and stuff. Where can we cop the merch? This is a 1-of-1, man. This is a 1-of-1 right here. That's me only. But we got some stuff coming very, very soon, buddy. I promise. Very, very soon. RuneWord, what's going on? Great work on the short and congrats. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Man, we need to pressure Blizz to extend the bounty event till patch. You know what's funny is I just instantly assumed... How many of you guys instantly assumed that the collector's bounty was just going to last until next week?
Because I just read the announcement for it.
Right? Okay. All right, Lance. That's an asshole.
Guys, if you care to see the short that we did for Blizzard or Mr. Pandaria Classic...
Nice.
Give it a check-see.
Spicy with the follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love, baby. Appreciate it. By the way, guys, we do got the
Twitch too, right? I put that over on Twitch.
Yeah, sure.
Put that over.
When you make a video with Blizzard, you should have snuck in a Pandaren drinking some milk from a fridge in the background, real small, hidden like. That's crazy.
I will say Blizzard was a little bit strict on what could and couldn't go in the video.
Yeah, they're very tight knit on what is going on over there. We had some stuff in there, like in the first couple cuts, we had a lot of jokes and stuff, but,
yeah,
sometimes...
There was some stuff cut.
Yeah, there was some stuff cut.
Rip, Zug.
Smash that like button. Yes, sir. That's amazing. I'm down to check this shit out. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. What we're trying to do is get some content for Legion Remix. That'd be the awesome stuff, man. You just did that mob short and Izzy shows up on stream again? Dude, it's destiny. I'd like to thank Star for allowing this Blizzard CBK short to happen. She's opening doors for the future. That's insane. That is so funny, Zero Jesus. Oh, also, I got my 3K IO today. Finally, shout out to Broform. Shout out to Fizz as well. Didn't know you guys were on Twitch. Only been on YouTube since early 2024. Yep, there it is, baby. We're here. We are here. Candle, what's going on? Good looking. How we doing? Shout out to Candle, too.
Listen, sometimes Blizzard has to, when it comes to Classic, they gotta sometimes call up the big guns for some of these shorts, you know?
Big guns.
They said, we need Daddy Sky to come and make one of these shorts for us.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But that was super cool, huh? That was super cool to be able to work with Blizzard.
No, it was super fun, man. I was geeking out for sure, like fanboying. Like I'm in a call with like, 4 or 5 active, pretty big Blizzard team members. I can't say direct names, but it was fun. It wasn't anyone absolutely insane, but it was just their heads of a couple of their teams. And it was just super cool. Like,
yeah,
it felt like I was going in for an interview for like a dream job, but it's just like, it's one of those things where like, if you get the job, you're gonna nail it.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those rare situations. And, I mean, it's like, dude, you let me get my hands on this edit, I'm gonna do something really cool.
We're gonna tear the shit up.
Big Guns, amazing Skid Row song. Wow, Skid Row, that's a good band right there, baby. I got a couple of those in my workout playlist. Yeah.
My mom used to say that, the singer of Skid Row, was it Sebastian Bach? Rolled up on her and hit on her one time when she was walking down the streets of Miami. I never believed her.
I got the Drake of the North Wind on the first run. That's crazy, by the way. Super rare. Shout out to you. What part of Norway are you guys from? We're not.
What part of Norway are we from?
We're U.S. homegrown,
no,
baby.
Actually, we're from
America.
God, what's that place? Bebenberg.
Indeed, love every bit. Nice. Let's go, baby. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got some stuff to dive into today. I think we're going to have some extra time for our hot take debate. We never really get to do that because usually every week, the last few weeks, it's been insane with news. Malitas, what's going on? Good looking. How we doing, man? Been a long time. So excited to see you, baby. How is he looking like at 300 years old? That's crazy. Might be true. My story takes place in Miami also.
We're talking about the Skid Row Bach, not the classical music Bach.
Sir, dude, what's going on, baby? How we doing? Welcome back. But we got some good stuff today, guys. We got the hot take debate, form freakout, a couple big news pieces to dive into and really digest. And then, wrap up the show with our classic, maybe Memory Lane, Mailbox Mayhem, and then talk with people about some upcoming news for Saturday that's super important.
Oh, yeah, big show on Saturday.
So if you guys want to come, we're inviting people into the guild. We're going to get some things going for raiding. So if you want to come,
if you want more information on raiding, you're going to want to be there Saturday.
Stick around for the end of tonight. We'll talk about it probably around 9:45, 10. And then... we'll talk about, getting people involved in the guild, invite them, raid night scheduling, Mythic Plus stuff, the whole 9, the PvP, whatever the case may be. So if you're looking for a place, a home to stay, chill out, relax, do that. Make sure you're here. Before we get into the show, one last really quick thing. If you guys can, it would really, really appreciate it. We pinned the Twitch in the YouTube chat. If you guys can, you can click on there, get it on a second tab. We still want you to stay on YouTube, but get it on a second tab, maybe mute it. We're trying to break the record of 60 live viewers on Twitch tonight. It's okay if we don't. I'm just asking. I know 60 is a lot. So anyways, just want to throw that out there. I too have a Skid Row miniseries. Oh, boy. I already did? Yo, thank you so much, man. Oh, you're the GOAT, man. Thank you. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time, man. Let's get into the weekly cooldown. All right, it's time for the weekly cooldown. Your full recap of everything that went down in World of Warcraft this week, from blue posts and patch notes to class changes, leaks, and more. We're breaking it all down for you right now. Whether you missed a day or the whole week, click that heartstone and get ready, because this is your reset. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple follows. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Spicy Iltheus Piker Instadash with the resub. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you. Good looking. I appreciate it. Stara24, thank you. Loki the Viking, thank you so much, guys, for the follows. Appreciate the love. Really quick, ladies and gentlemen, if we're hyped to be here on a Wednesday night, Comeback City, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time show, let me get some ones in the chat, baby. If you're a member, put up that diamond one. Put it up, baby.
Some people say that this
Put
is
it up, dude.
This is the best part of the week for some people, huh?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Even though technically it's like work and it's a little bit draining, I look forward to the Comeback City streams so much. David with the diamond one. Insane. Got my Twitch account just for this occasion? That's crazy. Thank you. Let's go. Nightly from Europe. Let's go. Yo, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, right off the bat, a really, really big piece of news is the encrypted patch now just went live on internal realms, Lance. 11.2.7. Now, I predicted a couple weeks ago that I thought that this is something that would go live when, like, a week after the 0.2. So August 12th, I thought this would be roughly going live 12th, 13th, 14th that week. But they're 2-3 weeks something ahead. It's incredible. They're on a pace that's so unprecedented of internal testing and prepping and just general moving forward. It's insane.
Trojan, 0.5 has already been on there for a while.
A good minute. It's been on there a good minute.
Well, you know what this makes me think is that, like they've been doing the week after the patch comes out, we're going to get the 0.5 announcement.
I feel like that would be a good thing because Gamescom is when? You said when?
The 19th.
The 19th. So if you think about it, right, if we look at the calendar, we have the week of the 5th. Wait, when is the new patch? When did they say? August.
The patch is the 5th. The season starts the 12th.
Yes, I see. Yes. So it'd be the 19th or 18th, yeah. Or the 19th or 20th. That week of the 19th, we should maybe potentially
be getting the 0.5 announcement.
Be getting the 0.5 announcement-ish.
They actually might details talk about it
at Gamescom. Potentially. Yeah, no, listen, Lance is my guy. Lance is my dates guy, my news guy. I get my info from Lance. I play the game at a high level. I get that going. He's my guy. Like, everyone knows if you're in the office, you have a guy that you go to, that's the guy. Like, sometimes in accountants, there are certain people, individuals from certain countries that are your guy, and you go to that guy. You know who I'm talking about. Don't make me say it out loud, you dirty dogs. Yes, excellent, yes. Oh, Hell Rebel 5! Shaman! Yo, Shamans, please don't buff Shamans. That was from a long time ago. That was Season of Discovery days. By the way, come and join us in Mop Classic. A bunch of us guild allies are rolling deep with the pandas. Post up in Discord, Mop Classic channel. Wow, that's really cool, actually. By the way, you know what was funny, Lance, is just the other day for like an hour, I was like leveling my Blood Elf Rogue. That was like level 60-something. It wasn't that bad. It was kind of fun. Anyways, that's beside the point. Another! Race to world first next season. Imagine, David. Love the profile photo, by the way. Anyways, moving on. Sorry about that. I get sidetracked all the time around here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Blizzard is at it again. They did it again. They're posting shit very quickly, efficiently, effectively. Lance, what do you think this means for the future heading into a brand new season? The last season of an expansion, I might add.
Okay.
Before the pre-expansion, before Legion Remix, before Housing near the end of the year, and much more. What do you think?
So, it's so funny how everything lined up. What, can you scroll in? I can't even see my eyes. Go scroll into the 11.2.5 and what it says.
Just look it up manually. Hold on. What is it? The, WoW 2025 Retail Roadmap, right? Let's check it out. Let me pull it up. And then we got to do a little bit of this. And this is a... there.
Yeah, what's that 11.2.5? Man, my eyes are horrible.
So, let me zoom in nice and tight for the chat here. Nice and tight, guys. Here we go. I know we got a lot of adults here. A lot of grown, seasoned World of Warcraft veterans. Okay, we're going to use our eyes together on this one.
New content and system updates and the 21st anniversary. Okay.
Yo, listen, by the way, anniversary updates, they usually, like, they put some work into it and some thoughtful stuff. And last anniversary, I don't know if you remember, or you guys remember, last year, right after the War Within launched, they had the Blackrock Depths raid. I thought that was really cool.
I hope that comes back.
I wouldn't mind if even they bring that shit back. I literally would not mind. Just rehash it. I don't give a shit. Or just do another classic raid, or even, you know, maybe even TBC or something, like a TBC done. No TBC.
No.
Of BlackRock Depths. Right or wrong, how phenomenal out of 10 BlackRock Depths as a dungeon. How many bosses are there? Bosses? There's like a ton of different routes. Like that.
The audio? Hello? Well, I think my my stream is still, my mic's still working, so I'm just gonna keep going. Guys, what he was trying to say. Oh man, now my camera's out. Jesus Christ. Okay, you can't see me, but you can hear me. Holy shit. Okay. What he was trying to say though, guys, is even though TBC doesn't have the big giant dungeons that Classic does, but there are some pretty good dungeons. Or they're all in the same zone. They could do a whole Hellfire Ramparts where you get all 3 in one. That'd be pretty cool. Where you could do the Blood Furnace, Hellfire Ramparts, and the other one? I don't remember. Yikes. Yeah. Oh, we're back, Sky. Camera's back. Guys, we're back. Hey. Hey. We could get Ubers.
Dude.
We just gotta see,
What the fuck is going on tonight? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, that's gotta be... That's it. It's the old school RuneScape devs, bro. Yo, OSRS is after us. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get some ones in the chat. Shit. If we're fighting OSRS, they're not gonna come in this stream. They're not gonna ruin the Comeback City on a Wednesday night, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Occasionally on a Saturday. And other times when my belly feels better. Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, no. I don't know what that was. All jokes aside, that's never happened in my entire life of streaming. My camera goes out. That's fucking crazy.
And Mike. Anyways,
that is so crazy. That was so weird. Anyways, the old classic unplug and plug it back in, right? Blizzard just did what? Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. The 0.7 is officially on the internal testing servers. They're testing it out live right here, right now as you speak. Now, the 12.5 right here, as you can see, the new content system updates 21st anniversary. They've already been testing that out internally for about a month and a half.
Yep.
They already announced that a while ago. So they just went live internally. There's a Twitter page. Ah, man, I forgot the name. They set up a bot to where they set it up to where any sort of interference or message of like update to their internal servers, they get it instantly and it posts to Twitter instantly. The whole account is literally that, whether it be from Mr. Pandaria or Retail WoW. So the second they do anything to their servers, that account gets it and everyone freaking...
It's actually insane.
Gets to see. Anyways, the point of what I'm trying to say is that they're working on content that is already... It's 8 weeks in between patches, correct?
Yeah, 8 weeks between each patch.
They're already internally live testing for like full action ready to go for content 16 weeks in advance. Think about that. Let's say all hell broke loose. Demons rose from the earth like Diablo IRL.
Holy.
That means they wouldn't have to do anything but let the game be played in its regular cadence for 16 weeks straight and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
So that is a very, very powerful thing. When you're ahead of the game like that, that's a very powerful thing, right or wrong?
100%. To answer you guys' questions, there's probably... I would almost guarantee we're not getting a Season 4 this patch.
No,
or this expansion.
Season 4,
there's not enough time. And they're going to probably just put Legion Remix in the place of a Season 4.
Yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, really quick, just want to quickly announce before we continue the show. We have 108 of you guys in here. We do have the Twitch pinned in the chat. Guys, we're trying to break that 60 live viewer record. I'm not asking all of you to go in there and double up on the tabs. But if you can, help us push it a little bit. I'd really, really appreciate it. We're trying to get those Twitch viewers up, get the whole partnership going. Everything's good to go. Bada bing, bada boom. The whole 9, right? So I would really, really appreciate it, guys. Maybe double down. Help us parse a little tonight on the views, right? Let's try to parse to 99, right? Anyways, moving forward. Just tweets, any version changes the CDN. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Remix is a season 4 of this X Pack that leads into the Reese. Yeah, imagine that, Alex. So the point is that it's such a special thing, not only as a content creator, but as a player of WoW. I don't know about you guys if you remember back in Shadowlands. The start of Shadowlands, I don't care what anyone says, it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. The reason why Shadowlands to me died personally is because there was nothing on the horizon for, like, you could see down the line and there ain't nothing coming. There ain't even a whiff, a sniff, a trickle of something that could be coming down the line.
9.1 didn't come out for like 9 months.
It was 9 or 10 months. Yes, correct. Post-launch. 9 months.
And listen, I like Castle Nathri as much as the next guy.
Thank you guys for the follows. Febstar, thank you. Jinx, thank you.
Castle Nathri is one of my favorite raids, but 9 months of Nathri is
oh, thank you, Jungle. Let me move back a little bit. Sorry.
That was a little much, 9 months, right?
And also angle, like, toward you, like... Yep. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Jungle Warfare. Sometimes I tend to yell. I get a little bit amped up. My bad. I apologize.
You gotta tone it down?
Yeah, I get hyped for the comeback city, man. I get riled up. Continue. Sorry, what were you saying? 9 months straight of no content from Shadowlands. 9 months of
Nathria is rough, right? Yeah. And then, to top it off, when they finally did give new content, it was Korthia and the Sanctum of Domination, which
or what about what about previous expansions with like the selfie cam and the Twitter integrations?
That's a lot, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you want to touch a little bit about and inform the people on that?
Well, I mean, we know, everyone wants to complain maybe about the content that we're getting, or I can't believe we're getting a Nightfall or Siren Isle
or the Arathi campaign.
And there's something to be said. Well, yeah, but this content's bad or whatever.
Yeah.
If you go back to some of these expansions, there was just nothing for months and months and months at a time.
Nothing.
Right now, it feels like there's literally something on the horizon at all times. There's been something to look forward to, and you kind of know what's coming next. The entirety of the War Within, we've known what's coming. So it's pretty insane, the pace that they're going at. And they've been keeping it up the entire time. This breakneck pace of always something there. So it's pretty crazy, man. It is pretty crazy. That's what I will say about that. But yeah, 11.2.5. We're going to be getting a 21st anniversary. That's interesting, right?
Also, how cool, ladies and gentlemen, is it? I don't know how many of you guys have done this. This is the first time I would ever be doing what I'm doing right now. And that's playing a retail World of Warcraft expansion from start to finish. How many of you, ladies and gentlemen, have ever done that? And what expansion did you get to experience that in? Was it maybe TBC, maybe Legion? What was it that in the past you played the whole expansion? You didn't take a break. You didn't play other games, really. It was all World of Warcraft the entire time. Everyday Game says Mop, Mr. Pandari. Okay, that's an interesting one. TBC, Cat Mop. Okay, so a couple there as well. Shiny Pikachu says Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm. Okay. TBC, Shadowlands. Wow, Shadowlands, really ballsy. Legion, TBC, Mop. So my point is, ladies and gentlemen, maybe 1 or 2. So it's very rare. It's not a common occurrence. My point of this is that it's becoming more often for, like, I guess the War Within. I'm hearing a lot of people say this is some of the only time, like, if not the only time, that they've ever done it to where they've played the entirety of an expansion all the way through.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you think, like, one of the main culprits of that? What do you think it is?
Well, the fact that the content cadence probably has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, content cadence, exactly.
I think that's a big part,
and that just shows that Blizzard they're at it again. They're sticking to that 8-week cadence that we've been talking about for a year now at this point, and it's increasing the lifespan of the player base on the players that would usually say, "Hey, you know what? Retail really isn't for me anymore. I'm a little bit bored. There's not really much to do right now. I don't want to raid log. I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna hit the head.
Yeah.
And that's usually not a problem because World of Warcraft is kind of a seasonal game. Even Classic.
Not kind of. It's
yeah.
Right now it's very
Even Classic at points is very, very seasonal. You know, you'll raid, you'll do your thing, you PvP a little bit, and then people just bounce. But retail WoW, they have so many just ways to keep you involved. Like, look at all these updates in one expansion. Like, I can't even get to the other side of it, but the 0.7, the Undermine, we have Nightfall, Horrific Visions. This was all in its own thing, and there were the Turbo Boost event as well. The Arathi campaign here, as well as the UI updates. The Turbulent Time Waits for catch-up and stuff like that, and then more catch-up gear, and the Winds of Mysterious Fortune right here as well. And then we're going into 11.2, the big patch, which is, everyone knows, is, you know, one of the biggest things to bring people back. And then we get the expansion reveal next month, August, late August. And then we're heading into the full swing of, you know, leaning into the new expansion.
We're actually less than a month away, guys, from knowing everything there is to know about Midnight. That's, that hasn't hit me yet.
Thorkin, or Thorink. Thorink? Thorink. I think that's your name. I prefer a bit less content, but smoother patch deliveries. Now, I will say, their raw patch timing has been perfect. Patch deliveries has been mostly good, except for, like, day ones have been rough. For sure. They have been rough when it comes to, like, lag and open world, because, like, I don't know if you guys remember Hollowfall was, and the Nightfall event, that was shit. We can all admit the first couple days was really bad, but that Thursday they fixed it, and it was much better, but, you know, that's that same old Blizzard spaghetti code of, you know what, the open world being...
It was... Yeah, I mean, you know...
Any open world content. Yo, Rick Nov, what's going on, baby? How we doing? Welcome to the stream, baby. Nightfall was rough, Jungle. Exactly. By the way, guys, very important. If you have any comments to say in the YouTube or Twitch, we highlight it here on screen to show people who view the show afterwards. So make sure to, you know, leave your comment, whatever. The Wrath P patch. Wow. Oh, buddy. 2 to 3 days still is 7 to 10% of the month. No? What? What do you mean?
I think he's saying 2 to 3 days after the patch.
7 to 10% of the month?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. You have to tell me. 7 to 10% of the month? Are you mean just in the sense of, like, total days in a month, it's 10% of a month? I guess, yeah. No lag on August 5th and 12th. I believe in... No. Listen, let's make one thing very clear. What's important to know, ladies and gentlemen, is that the main patch team, which is the expansion launch and the Undermine, they have been 10 out of 10 so far perfect on launch day. There has been no lag, no broken systems, no breaking of anything. Everything is rolled out incredibly smoothly.
Yeah, 11.1 was good.
Where do you think the problems come, ladies and gentlemen, and you, Lance? Where do the issues really come other than the main patches?
Oh, I mean, both 0.5s and 0.7s of this expansion so far.
Bingo! Ladies and gentlemen, hit the nail on the head. The 0.5 and the 0.7 patches have been the consistent, major problem and pain points for the rollout teams and the developers as a whole.
Yeah.
Now, I strongly believe that the main patches are good. They're the all-stars of the squad. And then it's like the bench guys come in to like keep everyone busy for the 0.5 and 0.7 until the next big thing comes out. It's like you have your starters, and then the bench guys come in, they try to fill in the minutes, they do what they can. If they can clean that shit up, we're looking good. Those mini patches, the 0.5 and 0.7, yeah. Okay, yeah. Are really skippable content, really, until 1 to 2 weeks before the big patch releases. You really don't have to do them at all, really. Yeah, you don't. And I think that's actually a great thing. You don't need to do them at all, right?
Yeah, those are for the people that are always playing WoW, to give them something to do. It's not necessarily... It's nothing that you have to do.
No, a lot of it isn't crazy tied to power. Occasionally, they'll do something for catch-up, like the Turbo event was great. But I think that's a great thing. Making not everything mandatory is a very important thing. Like, then if you start making everything mandatory, you start getting into that dailies situation where you got to go run your dailies. You have to go run your weeklies. You have to go do Torghast. You have to go do that. No. Settle down. Let's take a break. I want to chill. I want to breathe. If I want to go do Nightfall for just some cosmetics, maybe a pet, a mount, a really cool transmog, and just a cool event that I thought was fun. I love killing Nerubians. Let me do that. I want to do that. Sometimes I just want to decompress and chill after work, not run a fucking Mythic plus 13. Sometimes I don't want to do that. Broform says, which I don't see as a bad thing either, even if it's a subpar in mini patches, I think people give Blizzard too much flack for those, and I think it causes strain on the developers. Shout out to Rick now for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the love.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said,
Agree, Broform, agree.
These mini patches that we're getting now, the mini patches back then were,
Chili Mac.
were a selfie cam, was Twitter integration, was...
Yes, it is. By the way, Shiny Pikachu, the event is affected. All reputations are affected by the rep going on right now. The rep bonus event, it all is. You can get it up very easy. What's the point of duos in Hollowfall? Hollowfall is mostly cosmetic and slight catch-up. It's like veteran and occasional champion. It was released early on in the season, so it's kind of like meh. But mostly it's for cosmetics, mounts, you know, a reputation to just chill out and, you know, Mac. You keep talking over your brother? Yeah, I do that a lot. Right, Lance?
Yeah, you're fucking
sorry,
dickhead, bro.
Sorry, buddy.
What do y'all do for work? Yeah, no. This is what Sky does full time. I got a whole career. Yeah, I run some businesses.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk so much about that.
Wait a second, Lance. Were you the one who muted me? Wait a second.
No, you got me muted.
No, you muted me. My mic broke. Your camera fucking broke. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, I gotta stop cutting you off. I'm sorry, man. But I just wanted to quickly touch up a little bit more, Lance. How exciting is it for you as a player that doesn't really get to play that much? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there. How many of you guys only get to play max maybe an hour and change a day? How many of you? Let's get some ones in the chat. If only a couple of you get to play maybe an hour and change, right? I'm really curious how many of you are there, because Lance is a part of that group where he only gets to play a little bit a day. And how fun is it for you looking forward, seeing what's on the horizon? You know, you got the expansion reveal, you have the brand new content, the content cadence is fast. You don't really ever have a boring time in WoW, and it always feels like there's something to do.
Yeah, I mean, this whole expansion, every time I log in, there's like a checklist that I have things to do. I have not run out of things at all.
Okay.
For me, it's okay. I mean, I probably wouldn't run out of things regardless. Even if they weren't making a ton of content, I probably still would always have something to do. Because like you said, I don't get to play that much. Maybe, if I'm lucky, 3 nights a week for a few hours. But, yeah, man, I mean, I really enjoy it. This expansion for me has been, and it's probably because the guild is so cool, and I like a lot of people in the guild, but this has probably been one of my favorite expansions. It's going, right now it's in the top 3 already.
So as like a somewhat casual player, like used to be heavily experienced playing a lot, it's one of the best World of Warcraft expansions for you ever?
Yeah, 100%.
Does making content have anything to do with that, or is it just community-based and just expansion-based and features and stuff?
Overall, I think making content has a little bit to do with it, but I would say, if anything, that actually takes away from the amount I get to play.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would help it, but the community definitely, I think, is so good right now, man.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Absolutely.
And just the content cadence, yeah, I mean, the game is just in a good spot right now. It's also so, like, delves have made it so that I can play.
I don't care what anyone says. I can do delves every week without fail, even when, like, you know, all the shit's hitting the fan with Raid or Mythic Plus. I love doing delves. I know there's some people out there that don't like them, but it's like a really nice, like, decompressor for me personally to just go in there, you know, turn off the brain and just do my thing and just enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, and delves have been a lifesaver, right? Like Is it the most fun content in the world? I think there's some iteration that needs to be done there.
100%.
But man, it allows me to do endgame. Without that, I don't know how I would raid.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have no idea either. Because I also like raiding. How cool is it, ladies and gentlemen, also that right now is like the best time for making alternate characters and gearing them up fast and everything like that. How many of you guys like delves and then don't like delves? Like what is it about delves that piques your interest or just completely deflates it for you guys? This is important. I really want to hear your thoughts on this, because I might be making a video soon talking about just some features that they could improve on, like wish lists heading into the new season or the new expansion. And there's some stuff I want to touch on and get some ideas of. People hating on delves are lunatics. That's crazy. I'm bored of delves. Delves for the win. A nice break from the other endgame content for sure. Okay, I geared 672 in delves exclusively. Wow, that's awesome. You should let Lance play while you do the show. That's crazy. I got 674 just from delves. Wow, that's phenomenal. The only meh part about delves was that there's some insane best-in-slot trinkets that on hero compared or even paced by mythic raid trinkets. Oh, okay, so it felt necessary for me to do. Okay, that's interesting. Necessary. What are your thoughts on that? Like some of the best-in-slot gear in there?
If you have a hero trinket from there that is BIS, then if you're trying to be BIS, then it's mandatory.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Delves is a great filler going from World Quest to Mythics. Just say no to delves. That's crazy. I think it's because they make them mandatory in a way rather than I can do it if I want. I don't think they're mandatory. It's just such a good opportunity solo that you can't really pass up on it. Like, it's kind of a misplay if you pass up rather than it just being mandatory.
Pretty easy gilded crest.
Yeah. I would say that's important. Delves are boring, not even stuff to kill. I don't know about that. There's plenty of mobs to kill in there. What do you mean? Love delves for gearing. Amazing. Just want new ones. Okay, I could agree. There was one that I saw here. Where was it? Damn it. I looked over. I wanted to read it. I would make it so no more keys. All of it's bountiful all the time. That's a pretty good idea. Like, because, like...
I think at this point in the season, sure.
Well, I mean, I would say maybe at the start of the X-Pack, probably not, because I think that's a little much. Because you want to encourage the MMO aspect, but you also don't want to limit people. So the keys are there to limit you, but also give you the access. If you want to just spam it, you can. So I guess, yeah, probably that's probably not a good idea.
At the beginning of any season. Like now,
it's probably not. Yeah,
they could unlock it now because at this point, if you've been playing, it's like you're, you know, whatever. I have endless amount of keys. I could run them till the, you know, every day. I could run every 4, probably until the season comes out. But,
yeah. Cody 12457, end boss fights leave a lot to be desired, in my opinion. And this is something we were talking about last season, or last
week,
Comeback City episode on Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up very carefully, because I'm going to ask you a question that's very controversial, but it's very important that you listen up. Would you enjoy delves more if they had Torghast powers involved in them, and you completely cut out Bran from the content, but they make you more powerful? So every once in a while, maybe you're doing things through the delve, and they give you Torghast powers to make your rotation more fun, make you more powerful, and stuff like that, rather than relying on a companion that, honestly, is kind of freaking boring with the curios and stuff. It's really not that fun. Do you think that would be more fun, or do you think that's kind of just like a waste of time, whatever?
You can even have it so that the curios go on you instead.
Okay. Oh, the curios go on you. That's interesting as well.
Yeah, like, you could just get the curios yourself.
Yes. Nah, keep Bran as a deeps. I need that mofo on those 11s. Bran should be replaced for your characters from your warband. That would be freaking epic. I would kill for that.
That'd be hard to implement, though.
I mean, would it really? You just have set abilities for each class, no matter what. And then... I guess it'd be hard to balance.
You have to do 13 different companions? Or however many classes there are?
Designated, like set abilities / design. I don't know. It would be hard.
You would still have to do a warrior, a mage,
but it would be cool. If we're talking about what ifs, right? Yeah. I think that would be awesome.
Sure.
I hate temporary powers. They annoy me. Okay, I like Torghast powers, but it goes on you and Bran. Okay, interesting. Torghast PTSD kicks in. Yeah, right. Leave Brand alone. I actually thought Overcharge would be just that when I first heard it. Interesting. Yes, please. I use him as healer. Okay. So it seems like a lot of people could agree that the content of Delves, it's getting there, and it's a good piece of content. It's not bad. It's definitely better than most of what we've got in the past. But there is definitely, Lance, room for improvement there.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first iteration of Delves, so it's like I'm gonna guess in Midnight there's gonna be obviously, iteration on Delves, especially if they're keeping it. They said they want it to be a new endgame pillar, so you have to suspect, just like they do for Mythic Plus, every expansion there's gonna be changes in implementation there. So yeah, I mean, you can only hope that it gets better.
Yeah, for sure. No, absolutely. And I think one of the implementations that they got to work on is, I think, just end boss fights in general. Like the final boss fights in Delves don't feel half as fun as the final boss fights in Torghast. I don't know what it was exactly that made, like, everything else in Torghast was a pain in the ass. The legendary Ash, the killing, the levels, this is that, boring, ass, terrible. It was terrible. But the final boss fights were really fun. I don't care what anyone says. I had a blast doing them. No, and I was doing them on a rogue when it was incredibly difficult. By the way, guys, I just want to say really quickly, we're at 53 live viewers over on Twitch. If you guys want to help us break that live stream record of 60 live viewers, YouTube, we have 129-ish people. Click that link in the YouTube chat. It's pinned. Get over to the YouTube, get over to the Twitch, get a second monitor. Help us break the record. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry.
I think you're talking about the final boss of the wing, not the floor bosses. Obviously, those are... It's like a little lieutenant.
No, those are bullshit.
We have those.
Those are like elites.
Yeah, that's really nothing.
Yeah.
The actual final boss or whatever Delve you're in is what he's talking about.
I just think in a sense that a good boss fight is very crucial. You can't mess around with a boss fight. If it just becomes a boss fight where it's like, I'm gonna be honest right now with the tier 11 overcharged Delves, they're kind of just sponges. It's not really difficult. It's just they're sponges. It's a stat check and an item level like check, and they're just sponges. It's not really super like memorable. It's not like different. It's not like, oh, let me look up maybe some strategies on YouTube or Wowhead. Let me try to figure out some different builds for it. You can go in there Mythic Plus build and just knock your head on it, and it's boring in my opinion. So I remember in Torghast there were a lot of fights out there where like you had to prep your build for that boss in particular because you know it's coming and they're gonna mess you up. And I think that's a really cool thing. Like, when you're scared and you're worried about the difficulty that could be coming, that's when the creativity and the real gamer side of you, like the MMORPG side, comes out and you kind of turn it on, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
I agree, you're local drunk.
That type of stuff it made Torghast more fun. Also the fact that it was... Obviously, you're in the same environment every time for Torghast, but, runs had a way of feeling different. And I guess that's the roguelite aspect to it. But yeah, I mean, I think bringing some of that into Delves could be pretty fun.
Also, let me pull this up here. Let me just pull this up for a second, guys. 1 second. What?
I don't know. I think, I do think Delves are great though, and I think that they're definitely, man, it's so good for the single players to be able to get gear, but they definitely got to work on it a little bit, I would say.
So speaking of Delves, ladies and gentlemen, something very important. How many of you guys hated the underwater Delves? I know I'm one of them.
Easy skips.
I hate the underwater Delves. Every time they're bountiful or whatever, overcharge, whatever, I skip them every single time. I don't do them. I can't stand them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's important to note, in the new patch, baby, the underwater mechanic in those Delves are completely gone, and they're just straight up regular dungeons. By the way, how much cooler does this look as just a regular visual dungeon? Doesn't this look way cooler? Like you had to deal with those sharks that were a pain in the ass. It was just annoying.
Bro,
it was
sharks.
like having to get to the bubbles and like, it was awful. Awful, awful, awful. So it's completely done. They revamped it, reworked. No underwater, no nothing. Absolute big, big, big W. Big W. Massive, massive, massive W. Also, something else that's interesting is that in 11.2, Lance, there's a Gleeful Glamour now for being an ethereal. And if you don't know, the Gleeful Glamours are just for races that are currently active in the game. And they have them for races active in the game. They don't have them for, random races that, you could just willy-nilly put the shit on and play. So, interesting little thing here that there is a Gleeful Glamour as an ethereal. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. If you could be an ethereal, would you race change your character to an ethereal? And what classes would you like them to have? That's a real question.
For me, that would come down to their cast animation.
What, cast animations? Okay.
Yeah, that's what it would come down to for me. I think I would.
Okay.
Maybe.
So, maybe a caster. I'd pay $100 race change. That's crazy. That is insane.
Yeah, I mean, if my priest could be that, then that'd be pretty sick.
I mean, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Yes, in all classes except Pally. Interesting.
And Druid and Shaman.
Just add them to my alt army. Oh, God.
They probably wouldn't be able to be Druids or Shaman.
Shadow Priest. That's good. That's good. Mage for sure. Yeah. So, I don't know. It leaves something there. Better question, what race passive should the ethereal race have?
Free transmog.
That's fucking strong. Free transmog?
What?
Completely free?
Yeah.
Because, man, that costs 1,000 gold each time.
Free transmog.
That's a great one, but...
Magical attunement.
That's strong. I would say something like reduce overall magic damage taken by 2%, probably.
That's probably
as an ethereal. Something with the transmog, of course, because, they're the ethereals. I would say 50% off. That's fair. 50% off or even 40% off.
Free transmog.
Okay, man. I'd rather they updated every race customization to be on the level of humans and Dracthyr. Yeah, not in this life, apparently, dude. Not in this life. 2-minute CD blink, there's no way. That's so strong. If they give them that and half off transmog, it's just a better version of Goblin.
Transmog?
This guy.
2-minute blink.
How many of you guys think they should have a free transmog?
25% magic reduction.
Jesus. No, this guy's going crazy. Now he's just addicted.
Yeah, more bank. Yeah, bigger banks.
Allow allies to transmog with you at 50% off. Oh, Jesus. Void storage. Okay. So the point is, it's just very interesting. Don't get my hopes up.
They could fly and just turn into a magic ball and fly.
What
as a mount?
Are you just spitballing here? What's going on?
Yeah, that's what we're all. Of course.
Interesting. Also, ladies and gentlemen, something really weird that I have to test out more. Ethereals will be player. We're just wishing. These are just wishing because it's the Gleeful Glamour. They added a Gleeful Glamour for an ethereal. And the glamours, if you don't know, they're all for only playable races. So it's really weird that they did that. I'm not sure why. Yeah, for real, Tanner. Lance was cooking right there. Get into a ball. Fly away. Do whatever you want. Anyways, moving on. Something interesting on the PTR right now is that there is the Delve Trinket Vendor. As you progress through the, what is it, Lance?
Delver's Journey.
The Delver's Journey, yes. As you progress through the Delver's Journey, there's going to be a vendor that you can buy trinkets from with your Undercoin.
You just gave us the last ethereal racial passive. Can sell Delve trinkets. Boom! Boom! Guys. Holy shit.
67 in Twitch, is that true? Did we break the record, ladies and gentlemen?
True?
It says 58 for me. Wait, guys, are we at 67 or what? I don't know. Twitch, you gotta let me know. It's super freaking slow for me.
Yeah, mine says 8. So
Lance's says 8 viewers. That's crazy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so there's gonna be a Delver's guy that sells your trinkets, but the problem is that it's gonna be on a rotating sort of tree. Like, it's... Thank you, Unforgiven, for the follow. It's going to be on a little rotation tree. It went up and down real fast. Oh, God. Yo, guys, we're 2 viewers away. 2 viewers over on YouTube. Get over to the Twitch.
Oh, that's smart.
Help us
Someone
break the
on Twitch
record.
said can wrap people in bandages.
Nice. And suffocate them.
That's another racial.
Ethereum should passively function as a band-aid. That's crazy. So they're going to be on a little rotation of which trinkets you should buy. Honestly, I don't really like this idea. Because, like, what's the point of having this annoying, complicated system? Why? Like, why are we having this? Thank you, Vipers, for follow. It says 65 viewers, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much, man. Absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, we know what that means. Where is it? It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Ring the horns, ladies and gentlemen. Ring them. Ring them. If you're not doing this with me, you're not doing it right. Ring them, baby. It's absolutely huge. Ladies and gentlemen, it's huge. Let me get some huges in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Huge emojis in the chat, baby. Put it out there. Huge emojis, dude. Insane. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the love, baby. Insane, dude. Alexander, let's go. We're pushing it now, ladies and gentlemen. We're pushing it now, dude. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the love, man. Could not do it without you guys. Buff Shamans. First time chatters, thank you guys so much. Love. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So yeah, just another system that I honestly didn't love the idea of. And then something, ladies and gentlemen, that's very sketchy, okay, that people are flacking about super hard right now is that the Diablo Hearthstone team, they may have put out some, like, official content, but it might have been AI generated, which is kind of fucked, if you want me to be honest, if this is true, obviously. Let me pull up.
What?
A new tab. Malice, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that.
Alice 84.
Yeah, so they made these announcements. It's going to be a Diablo Immortal Hearthstone crossover event, right? Now, in here, if you look super
Are they just
closely,
circling random shit? I don't
no,
understand.
this is not random shit. There are a bunch of weird details. For example, like his hand right here is fading into the little thing like that. I mean, that doesn't look right. Obviously, an artist wouldn't do that. The swirl is flipped back and forth here. It's like mirrored 50-50, and it's not consistent with the logo. There's no plate underneath this food here. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Board cards reaching a little bit.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you're paying that much attention to this art,
what do you mean, bro? Do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to Blizzard Andes. We're talking about anyone who pays attention to Blizzard. What do you think's gonna happen?
If you're paying that much attention, you gotta.
What do you mean? First of all,
you gotta find something.
Someone at Blizzard got done in. Because this is half handmade and half AI. That's what this is.
What do you mean half handmade?
Some of this was hand drawn. Some of it looks hand drawn. Some of it looks AI. And it's kind of weird because obviously people were overlooking this and someone got away with something. Someone got away with something and they got done did him. It's crazy. So, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of these examples will not be done consciously. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So right now,
maybe I'm an asshole, but who gives a shit?
There's some. Well, I mean, you give a shit when, you know, how much billion-dollar company. You don't understand. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's for Diablo Immortal.
But it's Diablo Immortal on Hearthstone, and you have
to. Might as well be slop anyway.
You know, Diablo Immortal's slop, but Hearthstone's not slop. And you have to understand, there's a lot of dedicated fans for Hearthstone. So, like, imagine if they did a Diablo Immortal crossover event with us, and they're putting out official art and, like, wallpapers and posters for it, and it's AI generated, and it's not actually handmade. That's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, not a good look. I don't like that look.
I don't like the look for the guy who analyzed it this much. He's got too much time on his hands.
You think so?
Yo, I saw this picture. I looked at it for a total of half a second, and I moved on.
I don't know. I guess. But all I know is it's kind of not cool to do that to fans because you're also supposed to be, generating the new
Wait a second. Hold on.
designs and everything.
You don't follow Asmongold on Twitter?
No? Why the fuck would I follow Asmongold?
A weird guy. I don't know.
That's weird.
Well, you followed him.
Anyways, my point is let them get away with it using it once. They'll keep doing it. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, you don't want to make that a normal occurrence. I don't like that. Like, you're supposed to be, like, you get a lot of money, especially from Diablo Immortal. It's very little to make that game and keep it going. And they probably make a good amount of bread from it.
They make a lot of content for that game.
So, put some fucking real artists, pay them what they deserve. Don't cut a corner. And maybe, we don't know the whole scenario, by the way. It could be some other shit. Maybe the artist was an asshole, and he skimped them out, and he got one out over him. So you never know. He might have got one freaking over Blizzard's head. And then lastly, for the Twitter news, guys, shout out to Mr. GM again. I keep updated with his Twitter news all the time. In patch 11.2, crafting sparks will still be stored in your bags, but there will now be a new currency that is simply a visual way to track how many you've earned, the seasonal cap, and in the system. So it looks like they're adding more currencies into that currency tab, man. This is one of those things in retail WoW that's a little crazy. Like, the amount of currencies and things you have to keep track of in a season. Bro, look at that list. Bro, what are we talking about? Coffer keys, undercoin, valor stones, crests, sparks.
Ethereal crest, we're calling it. Right?
Yes, ethereal crest. Like, that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I'm over how many currencies they have in this game. It's out of control. Something's got to be done. It's got to get pruned somehow, some way, in my opinion. Right or wrong?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the biggest problems with the game right now.
It's
definitely the biggest problem with the item. Well, actually, no, it's not the biggest problem with the item upgrade system. It's one of the biggest problems with it.
Yeah, I agree.
The biggest problem is that, to be honest, gear feels like shit now. But that's
acquiring gear. We got a coin for everything. Yeah, you go to the bathroom, you can use gilded or ruined. That's what I'm saying. It's too much. Was hoping the crest would be easier to tell what's an upgrade and what's a downgrade. I'm thinking that they're gonna, obviously they have to finish the expansion with how the currencies are set. That was obvious. I never expected that. But that does not mean it can't change heading into midnight. I think currencies are fine because once you pass the threshold of that currency, you don't pay mind to it. Sure, but a lot of people don't even know that shit exists. Anyways, my point is that I'm really hoping heading into midnight, they have maybe, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 tiers, maybe they cut it down 1, maybe to 3, maybe even to 2. And it's just a green crest and an orange crest. And then you have brackets. And it's simple as that. You level up and you do this set of content for the green crest. And then when you're ready to pass the threshold, you get the purple / orange crest, whatever.
And definitely remove Valor Stones.
Yeah, Valor Stones absolutely need to be gone. There's absolutely 0 points in having Valor Stones in the game. There's 0. It's better than what we have now. The colors are silver, bronze, and gold borders. Yeah, that shit makes no sense. Either way, that was just some stuff that honestly I had to dive into. I can't stand the currencies in the game right now. In my personal opinion, they piss me off. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, no more news, no more nonsense, guys. It's time to get into a really fun segment. Let's dive into the Freakout, baby. All right, it's time for the full-on Freakout, where we pull the wildest, saltiest, and most unhinged takes from the WoW community. From rage posts to Reddit meltdowns, nothing here is safe from the Freakout. Let's get into it. Well, I guess Lance's post got deleted, but it's okay.
Ugh.
I don't know why. I don't know why that would get deleted, but I guess someone was getting gnarly on there. Moving into the next one. Okay, let me scoot my camera over a bit. I don't want to cut this off. And let me put on the music, baby.
Why would that one get deleted?
I don't know. Probably someone getting freaking nasty in the comments, trashing people. Like usual, you know what I mean? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, guys, you know what time it is, man. Time for the forum Freakout. We dive into the craziest forum post of the week, get into it, and then discuss it live on stream with all you guys. Go through it, baby. Let's get into it. Hold on, let me make sure the volume's good here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I hope housing will make capital cities relevant again in the future. Can I move my camera? Yeah, this is crazy. Oh God. Capital cities being relevant again. Now, do they mean old capital cities? Because I think that obviously, you know, leaves a point for discussion, right? I think it's too much to ask right out of the gate. Neighborhoods everywhere or single plots, but I definitely don't think it's unreasonable to expect that in the future. I doubt given enough time that some people are going to remain content in the two neighborhoods in the... What? Content in the two neighborhoods forever? And two into neighborhoods, maybe. And considering that maybe spacing them out would help alleviate server burden. There's a lot of love for other capitals and a lot of neglect that they had. Honestly, my personal priority would be Thunderbluff, and I'm not a Tor End player. So again, I expect, given the way things work, that it's a matter of time, but definitely not if, because you have a lot of dedicated fans that would love to see their attachments rewarded. Housing gives a good reason to update other areas that are not center stage because it doesn't feel like a world anymore, but just moving from one stage to the next. Okay. Hope housing will make capital cities relevant in future. So I guess he wants plots in capital cities. So like many neighborhoods in each capital? Is that what he's asking?
The only thing is, how do you go about that? So obviously you'd have to build onto these capital cities, but the way that they're doing it is that they're instance neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you... Either way, they're going to be in a separate instance from the capital city regardless. How does that even work? Right?
Sure.
Like, I don't even know how that would work or what. But
open instance neighborhoods, maybe in these capital cities, maybe. It's just getting started. Eventually, I imagine they'll make a single phased plot like they did the Garrison, and have both a Horde and Alliance option in each expansion. TBC, Nagrand, Grizzly Hills, Mount Hyjal, Jade Forest. Okay, but for now, we'll have 2 spots to choose from. I don't know if they'll ever do anything to make capital cities feel alive. It's a problem of phasing and a lack of purpose of being there. I haven't seen anything from the housing that changes that. Interesting. It's been sold as evergreen idea. I'd bet that there are some long-term plans and maybe your ideas will show up. I don't think housing is going to do anything for the forgotten capital cities. A world revamp is the best way to fix places like Thunderbluff and Ironforge. Turn them into major questing hubs so people are nearby frequently. Yeah, but why do we also need to?
But even if you turn it into a questing hub, it's...
Yeah, but why?
That's popular for the duration of
the quest.
The quest, and then it's dead again. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand, like, what even is the... Like, capital cities... The old capital cities can just be old. That's fine. That's always been a thing. Like, there's always a new one.
I mean, you could just make Stormwind the capital city for Alliance in the next expansion and Orgrimmar for Horde.
I guess, but why? I don't want that at all. I would be annoyed. How many of you guys honestly want Orgrimmar or Stormwind as a capital again, heading into a new expansion? Would anyone here want that? Like, genuinely be honest and ask yourself that question.
I wouldn't want Orgrimmar, but I would want Stormwind.
Oh, Wow Cloud with the Prime. Thank you so much, baby. Appreciate the low.
Oh.
Trekkie says no. Anyone else? Yes, no? Would you like Orgrimmar or Stormwind as a capital? Alkenda's TV says no.
Oribos. Yikes.
Yeah, I didn't like Oribos, Alexander. I'm going to be honest. I want Ironforge. I wouldn't mind Silvermoon. Yeah, Silvermoon sounds great. I love that capital. That's my favorite classic capital. I'm a big shill for Silvermoon.
We're either going to be going to Silvermoon as our capital next expansion, or it's going to be ruined. One or the other.
Yikes. The problem is, 1, most cities don't have amenities, and 2, they don't connect to every other important world location like Stormwind does via Borealis and other major portal hubs. What do you mean? Of course they do. Most cities don't have amenities? Yeah, they do. They at least have portals, right?
Besides Stormwind and Orgrimmar, no.
Wow, really? I didn't even know that.
Undercity and Thunderbluff.
I know where everything is at the old cities. Rebuild Dalaran. Work. How's this could be themed after different capitals? I mean, sure, that sounds cool, but I also like the new city. It's hit or miss, but when it hits, it is awesome. Yeah, I think a new capital that's designed well sets the tone for the expansion, and it's very important. Like, Dornegal is such a good capital. It's such a good capital, bro. I love Dornegal. It's designed so well. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like Valdrakken at all. I hated it. I never liked Valdrakken.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Call me crazy.
It wasn't great for me either, but Dornegal is pretty awesome.
I didn't like it at all. Let's go on to the next one, babe. Or just do class halls. I think I would love to get that in Midnight. How many of you guys would like class halls in Midnight? I feel like class order halls are one of those rare occurrences, but I think it might fit into Midnight, right, Lance?
With the way that shit is supposed to hit the fan, bringing back the order halls could make sense.
Yeah.
I think so.
I agree. Your main in Midnight. Mine will have to be my Blood Elf, Demon Hunter, Rogue, or Paladin. Oh my god. Main in Midnight. That's a ginormous question. I mean, how do you even answer a question like that? Or even ask a question like that right now? We're not even close. We don't even have a trailer.
Do we know any of the changes that are coming in Midnight? No. But you could start planning now. So.
Bro, I don't even 100% like know what I'm playing this patch. I don't even know.
Come on, man.
It's like I know one day and then I don't know the next day. I'm screwed. I'm really hoping for Void Demon Hunter either as a spec or a glyph to change the color. Ooh, that would be nice. I mean, we've gotten hints at that. We'll see if it freaking happens. People forget I'm the High Lord nowadays. I deserve respect. Oh god. Ladies and gentlemen, just from a pure thematic standpoint, if you guys were to go into Midnight, let's just say tomorrow, what class and race spec, whatever, would you go into Midnight with? New expansion right here, right now. Let me know. I'm ready. I was hearing when you guys were talking about companions on Delves, I think they should add some campaign companions like Swotor. Wow, I would kill for that. I would kill for that.
That's pretty cool.
I would kill for that. That would be so cool. Imagine your companions have story missions for them. That'd be awesome. Blood Elf Hunter. Ooh, okay. Arcane Mage. Nice, nice. Beast Mastery. 96% chance I'm staying on my Devastation Evoker. Oh, boy. Shit, dude. Damn, I don't know what I would go. Night Elf Assassin Rogue. That's fire. That is fire, Fim. Okay. Havoc Demon Hunter. I played that in Season 1 of Dragonflight. Night Elf Assassination Rogue. Fury if it's not trash. Worgen. What? You're fried. Depends on the flavor of the month. Survival Hunter. Vengeance Demon Hunter. Retribution Paladin. Frost DK. The hype is real. Okay. Listen. Bro, heading into an expansion with a class, it's much different than a season, Lance. It's much different than a season. That journey, you know, for the Midnight example, let's just say it's 80 to 85. Let's just say. We don't know if that's going to happen. But it's a long journey leveling up. We're talking about anywhere between 10 to maybe 20 hours of just straight work if you're fast. So, and that's raw gameplay hours, not just, you know, on a whim. So, it's a big investment. You don't want to mess that up. So, man, I like to go with very safe options for me if I'm heading into a new expansion. Right or wrong?
Have to go. Yeah, I mean, you go with what you're comfortable with. Wait, you don't think they're not going to do a level squish. They're going to do a stat squish,
yeah,
but not. I don't think they're doing a level squish.
They confirmed they're doing a stat squish. Yeah. So they're going to do that shit. I'm really hoping we get to like thousands of DPS again, anywhere between like 5 to 10k at the start, and go from there. Because doing millions of DPS is beyond troll. It is so ridiculous. It's so stupid, I turned off my numbers. Like, the numbers that pop up, I don't even see them anymore. A scat squish. That's crazy. I want Diablo damage numbers. Give me trillions. Please, God. That's crazy.
Yeah, I want a stat squish pretty bad. I think
I'm dying for one.
It's just too much.
Dude, just today, on my freaking destruction, I was dealing like 15 million DPS on one pole in Rookery. It's too much. It's too much. No way. I don't want that shit. It is bad-zo. Bad-zo. Okay, here we go. Next Freakout. Let's get to it, baby. Dear Diary. Oh, boy, ladies and gentlemen, we got a good one. We got a good one. Oh, God. Dear Diary from a Tauren Paladin called Shockington. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Today I dealt with an interesting pug group in Darkheart Thicket, in which 2 of the DPS attempted the final boss and failed, leading to one of them spawning all the way at the start and having to run all the way back to the final boss, wasting everyone's time due to not wanting to be as inconsiderate as they were being. It's times like these that I wonder, was it worth it? Was it really worth running ahead of the group in a failed attempt to finish the run sooner? Yet I feel I will never find the answer to this. So did he come to the forums literally to just vent?
Hey, this is the epitome of a forum freakout, huh?
Bro. Why? Why do we do this? Wait, like, okay, what do you guys think out of 10? Like, how many people out of 10, like, fuck it, out of 100? How many people out of 100 have problems in game and then directly go to the forums to complain about it?
A lot of people.
You think so? Dude.
I mean, what do you mean the entire forums are that? That's the forum.
Holy shit, I guess you're right.
That's the general discussion.
All of forums is just people complaining.
That's like 90% of it.
Oh my god. It's a cesspool. That's a crazy word to say. Maybe you should study human behavior. It might answer your question. There's a forum. That's crazy. I did for Collector's Bounty. Oh god. Attention Seekers, the new way of the world. Oh, buddy. Darkheart Thicket, a time-walking dungeon, and you gotta fail the group? Oh, daddy, bro. This guy's in trouble. He just told on himself. They need to bring back spitting. Yo, getting rid of slash spit is the biggest mistake ever. Either you carry them and win, or you can't carry them and lose. Do your best to carry them. How can... Well, I will say they did, like, up the difficulty of time walking a bit, so it's not like a one-shot banana fest anymore. So it's a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes.
I don't know. At max level, I still go in there and, like, I pop all my cooldowns and kill bosses in, like, 10 seconds alone.
Okay. May have been a bit sarcastic in chat. Maybe they have been worried the time walking tuning and they were caught off guard. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. Amateurs. If you're going to be a hero, at least have the brains to take a temperature gauge of whether your HP bar can catch the check your fingers are writing. Yo, this guy's crazy. Should have waited for the dead to run all the way back, then kick him. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, my Fury Warrior still crushes my 11 Fury Warrior? I don't know what 11 Fury Warrior means.
The twinks, bro.
Oh, like level 11? Oh,
yeah, you don't know about the
where
time walking twinks?
Where you just spam Whirlwind, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, that shit's fire. They need to reduce the amount of dungeons on time walking to like 3 to 4 because it's a task nobody really wants to do.
I don't know. There's people who like,
bro,
who are like solo players who like to just do that, get their free hero piece, and then do their delves and.
Woo! No, listen. I actually like the time walking, but there's just very little rewards for it. Like, you want me to do 5 dungeons right now for a chance at a decent piece? Hold on.
I usually log in, do 1 a day, and then that's it. That's crazy. Well, clearly not yours, huh? I don't know. I like to log in. I get 1 done. I log out. I'll get 1 done the next day. And it takes me 5 days to get my 5 done.
I'm going to be honest. I skip that shit every week. I hate doing time walking.
Yo.
I like the reward vendor. That's cool. And I like doing it while I'm leveling because people always queue for it. So that's kind of cool. But I don't know. I can't stand it. It's crazy how little they give you. Yeah, they also don't give you enough time walking tokens. Yeah,
that's why
100% agree.
That's why you just take your 500 from doing it the first time and then don't do it anymore.
Bounce. Yeah, that's
if you only want the tokens.
Typically, what I like to do. I don't know, man. Do you have energy for a hot take debate? Because we can go memory and then mailbox.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I can tell. Fucking look like you're gonna fall over, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, relax. Let's take a trip down memory lane. All right, let's take a quick stroll down memory lane where we revisit iconic moments from WoW, old YouTube gems, and the legendary clips that shaped the game we all fell in love with. Now, let's jump right into it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
The Lich King is the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy. Well, maybe you're the one who's been riding a crazy train, but I've been the Prince of Darkness since 1979.
Oh, man. I love this.
World of Warcraft. Try it for free at warcraft.com.
Oh, man. Rest in
What's your
peace, man.
game?
What a fucking wacko. Rest in peace, man. Big shout out to freaking the GOAT, man. It is what it is. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Absolute Chad.
I
Lance.
think it felt fitting to play that.
As one of the first, you know. Because we have a 2-time special here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on the
memory lane. I did want to, pay tribute to the real Prince of Darkness.
I love those old commercials from World of Warcraft, bro. They were so damn cool. I love them. I love the Mr. T one though. That was still my favorite. And what was the other one with the gnome mage guy? What was his name? I forgot his name.
I just know him as Mini-Me.
And he goes, and I'm a mage. And literally, he looked like his character from the game so much, it freaked me out.
There's no way he actually played a mage. They probably...
I'm a night elf mohawk.
That's crazy.
That shit is fire, too. Anyways, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Memory lane, guys. We go back, check on old videos that we grew up on, checked out when we were younger, whatever the case may be. And it just really helped flourish the love we have for World of Warcraft and solidify it even more. Let's get into this one. It's called World of Warcraft Frost Shock. Here we go. Do you guys know this one?
This is literally you, Sky.
Oh boy.
This is literally you.
What's this?
I'm not really bored with the game. I mean, I've been playing on the Alliance for about 6 months now. I'm level 60. Playing a PvP server, but something's missing. I'm like LFG, and people send me tells with, you could be main healer. And I'm like, huh? Then I usually lose connection from the lag in Ironforge. I mean, I have my Arcanite Reaper! Combined with Seal of Righteousness and... it's just amazing. Not some healing bitch. I mean, just because I am a protector of all that is holy, one assumes I'm some sort of a priest? Do I look like I want to be celibate? Then, on top of that, I am destined for mockery. I have a full Lawbringer set, which decreases my Hearthstone time. I mean, when would a paladin ever need a faster Hearthstone? So I decided, it's time for a switch. Now I play a Troll Shaman! When I say LFG, it's like BAM! Invites fly! Whoa! But that's not the best part. Storms! So not only am I doing crazy DPS, but I increase my parties as well. What? You want to heal? Sure! I'll throw down a healing stream totem while I cast Frost Shock! And who needs mana potions when I can just plop down a mana tide totem while I cast Frost Shock? Or hell, why don't I just self-res and BAM! Cast Frost Shock! No downtime, faster paced action, and not everyone has blonde hair!
Yo, it was such a meme back then. That Frost Shock did so much goddamn damage because that's the last shock you get to upgrade as a shaman.
Oh.
That's your like it gets its rank highest, so you get it earliest at level 60, and it's better than obviously Earth Shock and Flame Shock, but you can just spam it and deal a shit ton of damage. That's why constantly, every time we go down a memory mayhem, it's people dogging on shamans just because they can just spam Frost Shock.
You mean memory lane?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You think of mailbox mayhem.
Yeah, whatever. But like, it's crazy. It doesn't matter. Even when does this video come out? How many years ago? Yeah, damn. Hey guys, look, it's us. 19 years ago. That's dingo. Yo, for real. Yo, who's around playing World of Warcraft 19 years ago? Let me get some ones in the chat. 19 years ago. Ones in the chat?
I mean, I remember watching this video back in the day.
I definitely have never seen this video a day in my life.
Literally
Malice Alice 1, Trek with the 1, J-Rat with the 1, General 1, Fantastic 1, Waypride 1, Bakudo 1, Hexen 1, Anura, Alexander, Damien, Ramf, Candle. Yo, there's too many people pressing ones. Holy shit, I can't even breathe. The point is, 20 years ago. And you guys are here spending time with us? What? Yeah, how lucky am I, dude? Dremlock04 PvP video? Oh, shit. Yo, are we about to do a recommendation list right now for Memory Lane? Guys, pitch your favorite old World of Warcraft video right now. We'll double down on it. We'll double down on it. Look at all those old people in chat. That's crazy, Steve.
That's insane.
Yo, guys, pitch it right now. Go, go, go. Pitch your favorite videos.
Oh, if you're gonna do a
That's good. F, I'm old.
you gotta put
4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Oh,
no, if you're gonna put
yo, that's 2 leather belts. Wait up. 2 back to back is crazy. Wait, I've never even heard of that. 4 strength. What? What is this? That's it? Wait, it's a 10-second fucking video? Guys, you're fried.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Level 18.
No, was that it? No, you're trying me. You're trolling. This is not it. Is this it?
I think that one. That
Wait,
down.
what the fuck was
Down.
this? This one?
That one.
Oh, wait, okay. Yo, I was about to freak out. Okay, hold on. It was recorded on a Ventrilo server. The first words were uttered by the user Joe. Okay, here we go.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Level 18.
See, once I get this guy to level 30, I'll start leveling my room.
Level 18.
Yo, is this guy gonna make it?
Is that a soundboard?
What are you
No,
doing?
that's him.
He's muted.
No, he's the soundboard.
Okay. Strength 4 stam, leather belt.
What the hell?
4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
Yeah, they recorded
Yo,
him
is that
for the
you
sound.
and the other one?
What? No.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, 4 strength. No, it's not.
Yeah, please, God.
what the hell?
It sounds just like Joe.
It
Oh,
is,
dude,
it
4
is.
strength, 4 No, it's not!
Yeah, dude.
He's getting worked up.
Alright, obviously it's not. Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
Yo.
He's getting worked up.
Who is that?
That's definitely Joe. But
Right
Hit
now.
it again right now.
Oh, dude, no,
Yeah.
it's not. He's been coming in there doing it.
Yo, this guy's fried.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? Yo.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam,
No,
leather
this guy's a
belt.
psychopath. So what I'm guessing is like they had someone like they were just recording them just hanging out, goofing off, talking, and they took that little tidbit and he went in the Discord. He put it as a sound, or I guess back
Ventrilo.
then, yeah.
How lucky do you have to be recording when he
Back then,
made
bro,
that noise?
who has that much space to just be recording willy-nilly? No one, by the way, back then. Absolutely not. So they probably took it and then he just edited it a bunch of different ways, put it on his own soundboard, and he's going crazy right now. That's what's happening.
Who the hell are you, Arnold?
Oh, dude, oh, dude, oh, dude.
So yeah, this guy's in their chat, spamming this one dude, saying this shit over it. But he's like, bro, it's not me, bro. It's this guy.
Oh, dude.
Does anyone know this kid?
Leather belt, leather belt, leather belt, leather belt.
He's got every.
Yo,
What?
do you know this kid?
Obviously not if you read what's in his comment.
You guys wanna move down the channel?
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam,
I'd
leather
be
belt.
so pissed. Oh shit. Yo, I would be so pissed.
I would just be laughing the whole time.
Yo, that's crazy. He hopped in their channel and just started spamming one thing he said. That's crazy.
Yo,
Herc has done that to me before. Like, he'll take my very old Comeback Kids, like, New World clips from Musket, and he'll, like... That's crazy to do, bro. Yo, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy, bro. I don't even know what to say. Yo, what a wacko. God, that's good. Wow. When did this come out? 17 years ago? 17 years ago. What expansion is that, Lance?
well, what's 17? What year does that put us in?
It's 3 years post, so 'cause we just had 20th anniversary. So 3 years. What is that? Wrath? Or is that end of TBC?
Well, Wrath came out 2008.
Oh, so it's 3 years post, so 7.
Still TBC.
TBC, end of TBC. Wow. Yeah, World of War. Yeah, we played that the last 2 times, Mr. Sendo.
But not the version 2, bro.
Wait, version 2?
Yeah, there's a second version, bro.
Did we play the second version?
Definitely not.
Or do we want to save it? Because we can still do Mailbox Mayhem. There's a couple good comments.
Yeah, we gotta save it for next week.
There's a couple good comments. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. One more little segment here. Let's dive into the mailbox from you guys, man. And the intro. Hey, welcome to Mailbox Mayhem, where we pull the wildest YouTube comments and live chat messages from you all. Takes are hot, the questions are questionable, but yes, Lance reads all of them. Now, let's dive into the mailbox. Oh, man, you guys heard the intro, man. I'm not going to say it. All right, fine, I will. Guys, Mailbox Mayhem, we dive into your YouTube comments, chats, whatever the case may be. We take a screenshot, we post it in the live chat, discuss it with you guys. Right off the bat, so we put out a tier list the other day, right when the PTR came out. And it seems as if we got a comment that was a little bit aggressive. They didn't like that said tier list. He says, it's weird. I out DPS all you meta slaves. Funny how you guys don't even play the game properly, clowns. Yo, settle down. Is it that serious?
Who are you to make a tier list, clown?
Yo, what the hell? That's not fucking cool. He's calling people clowns that watched a tier list video.
Yeah, he was mad.
I wonder, can I move this down and then, like... I just want to see if I can do some rearranging around
This
here.
gentleman was not very happy with...
Not so happy.
Your tier list. Okay?
He's an angry pupper, dude. I want to see if I can't rearrange the furniture around here a little bit. Yeah, like that. And then we'll make Lance as well down here.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys all meta slaves? Who only care about playing the meta and you guys still suck? Is that what I'm hearing in the chat? Maybe it's a kid? What the F is wrong with people? Would he be mad if I skipped the tier list vid completely and just used the one button? Oh, yeah. He's out there living in his mom's house owning noobs online, okay? Malice, that's crazy. Yo, same people who probably never even test anything. Oh, absolutely. 100% facts. I'm a clown. Look, Mom, I said clown to YouTubers. Yo, that's crazy, man. I don't know. Some people are... whack jobs, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let them bother you, man. Play what you want. If you want to play meta, go play meta. If you want to play for fun, just play for fun, dude. Don't let people like that ruin your day. Moving on. I bet the best furniture is only available through raids. Hazakostas should be fired. Wait. Okay, so not too long ago, also, we put out a news video where we're talking about some housing. And I guess this person is automatically assuming that the best furniture in the game is only going to be available through raiding. And Ian Hazakostas needs to be fired.
I'm pretty sure. Listen, and I'm going to be...
What the fuck is going on?
And I know he's the game director, but I don't think he decides, like, what rewards come from where.
Hazakostas should be fired clipping that soundboard and coming. That's crazy. That is crazy. That guy's missing a tooth. Can't trust that guy. Yikes. That is freaking diabolical.
This needs to be fired now.
Or on the shop. Yeah, I Wait a second. You mean to tell me that there's furniture in Wraith?
It's all the best furniture's in Raid, even though we have no idea.
Yo, take a second, bro. Breathe. Calm down. This is all optional content anyways. And I'm sure you'd be able to get it in LFR. Unless it's maybe Mythic. I'm sure they'll freaking go crazy. Oh yeah, this is good. Lance, you gotta take this one.
LOL, I'm quitting. This game is dog shit. I can't... Wait a second.
Yo, this guy's going crazy. All right, go girl. I'm sorry.
I can't wait to waste my time for a year and then none of it matters again. Yeah, I'm good. They're trying to milk subs without anything meaningful to play. This was in relation to, by the way, us talking about, are you talking about the season, like the new season coming out? The new raid, the new dungeons.
Yeah, but that's all good news.
It's not meaningful, you idiot.
This game is dog shit.
Dude, the new raid is literally not meaningful. Are you stupid?
But why? Why?
No, you just don't get it.
Dude, that's crazy.
He needs more meaningful content.
They're trying to milk subs without anything meaningful to play. Yo, that's crazy to say.
Making a new raid and dungeon and zone.
Dude, that's a bold statement to just throw out there willy-nilly. By the way, I'm finding it very common that people that actually don't know how World of Warcraft works are the people that shit on the game. Like, you don't understand that there's seasons and then there's expansions. Like, you have to understand, because you can't just drop an entire expansion all at once and release every bit of content for a year. That obviously, mathematically, does not make any sense. Obviously. So they space the shit out. You have seasons. There's usually 3 seasons now moving forward, hopefully. All right. And you go into a new expansion. I don't understand how you're sitting here. How do you not understand how this system works? It's an MMO. It's not like this is like a new genre. It's a very niche genre. If you're in the MMO genre playing, you probably know what's going on. But according to this guy, I guess he doesn't.
It's slop.
And meanwhile, people are slopping up seasonal games left and right. Yeah, like actual seasonal games. Like any Call of Duty game ever.
Fortnite.
Yeah,
Rivals.
like, well, Fortnite, there's seasons, but there's only been one Fortnite. So technically, you keep what you have. So technically,
I mean, even a new Call of Duty season,
but the point is like there are games that come out on a yearly rotation that literally it resets progress. Yeah, FIFA, absolutely. That
Madden,
shit is
FIFA,
disgusting.
2K.
FIFA, the Ultimate Team, and all that is disgusting. This boils down to haters gonna hate. I guess.
Dog shit game.
Milking subs. That's a crazy thing to say. I spent more hours this X-Pack than all of Dragonfight and Shadowlands combined. Same, Ray. And more engaged with my guild than ever before. It's been really wonderful. People who claim there's nothing good just hate life anyway. That's crazy. FIFA's crazy, and I still love it, baby. Oh, God. Sports games, yeah, they're bad. COD is bad, too. Absolutely. This guy goes, man, people love to cry in these comments. Laughable if you thought a 0.7 side story would be a campaign-level story. Same people that thought 10 times increased drop rate chance for mounts would suddenly make it 100%. Y'all complain like mommy still cuts your waffles. So, once again, I think this boils down to that thing where if you're not actually playing the game, you don't know what's really going on. And obviously, you can have your opinion. But if you're a content creators have power sometimes, depending on, who you are, obviously, it depends. And for example, like if you're in the millions of subscriber range and you get thousands of viewers a stream and this and that, you have a lot of power. Like people will believe what you say. So if you don't know really what's actually going on and you spew out shit, it's a dangerous thing for that said game. Now, in the 0.7 patches case, I'm not going to sit here and defend like it's the most amazing thing ever. But it's a 0.7 patch. It's the least important bit of content in the season. It's just there to get you across the finish line.
It's even less important than 0.5.
Yeah. So, like, come on, dude. Like, I don't know. And then, oh my God, how about the people when they announced the collector's bounty? How many were complaining?
Oh, man.
Bro, that was it's such a good event. I'm hoping they somehow, some way say, hey, we're elongating it a week. But they probably won't. Like, there's a few people that only sent hate to the game.
Content creators that only send hate to the game and don't even play the game.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Well, because you guys also have to understand, as a content creator, the best videos to put out for engagement are negative videos. For sure, every single time, no matter what. If I put out...
Negativity sells in today's market.
If I put out a video tomorrow that says, Blizzard just made a giant mistake, that was the title, and then I put a thumbnail saying it's all over, it will get crazy views.
100%.
I know for a fact. My bad, my English from Chile. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not you. It was me. I read that wrong. Lance did it right. You're all good. I love the bounty event. I got 6 mounts in the past 2 days. That's insane. Addressing the Blizzard situation. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, it's so cringe.
That's a
like,
100K view right there.
It's so blatantly obvious that negativity is the meta. It's always going to parse high when it comes to getting views and content creation and engagement. Because people love to feed into negativity more than positivity. Every time. If we came on the show and just straight up ragged the game and everything, it would be more like eye-grabbing for a wider audience than the niche audience we're building here. With, by the way, the awesome community, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the show. That's a random waffle statement he made. I'm pretty sure his mom does, in fact, still cut his waffles.
Probably.
WoW has a lot of small issues that people can pick on because it's so big. It's not exactly fair in most cases. Lance, what do you think about that?
Yeah, and I mean, you know, every game has its problems, but I think overall right now, as a whole, WoW is pretty good right now, man. Like,
Absolutely.
the game
For sure.
is good. It's in a good spot. And sure, if you could pick out... I could pick out some things that are bad and then say, yo, what the hell is Blizzard doing? This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. But, I mean, overall, the game is, for me, the most fun it's been in...
Well, also, whether... I don't care what it is. If you have a lot of eyes on you, people they're going to say some good, they're going to say some bad, no matter what. You got a lot of eyes on you. If you're at the top of the totem pole, you're the most watched list.
Everyone wants
You know what I mean? What's up, Max? How we doing, baby?
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to attack the king.
Everyone wants to. And listen, all I'm going to say is there a reason World of Warcraft... There's a reason it's been the king of MMOs for a very long time, and it's looking to stay that way for years to come. I've played a lot of new MMOs recently, and they just can't grab that feeling WoW does. I'm sorry. And I'm hoping one day, I'm hoping there's new MMOs on the horizon. I wanted New World to work. I'm hoping Chrono Odyssey works down the line. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that, but I'm hoping there is. WoW's perfect? No, there isn't perfect games. Damn, even Elden Ring has problems, but WoW, it's solid right now. I agree. It's great right now, but I think that's why most people can bash on the game for so long, and people really love this game, which makes you hate it when you're done. Yeah, it's like the ex-girlfriend thing. Like, you always got to check up on the ex-girlfriend to rag on her, or in some women's case, ex-boyfriends.
Yeah, it's people who quit the game, and it's like what they do is they wanna find a negative video on it so they could justify why they're not playing and why they hate the game.
Yeah, exactly. It's that ex-wife, ex-husband thing where you gotta just bash them. You gotta do it because it makes you feel better. Moving on. Oh god, I just read it in my mind. Yo, guys, listen to this. Ready?
This one.
Oh, go for it.
Hey guys, you've wasted enough time on that inferior game. Why don't you come on over to OSRS? Don't be late to the party.
Chat, what do we think about this one? Swagness Carlton. With a profile picture from Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Why are you wasting time?
I don't know. I don't even know how to, like, respond to this. You're wasting time on the inferior game. Listen, I'm gonna be real. Hey, man. Different folks, different strokes, man. If you like old school RuneScape, go play old school RuneScape. That's cool, man. I am absolutely... Like, I'm so good with not playing that. And by the way, it's kind of a reason why, you know, whenever a new classic server comes out, if it's like vanilla or TBC or anything, I don't need to do that because in my personal case, I really experienced it like a really good amount 2019, 2020, 21. Like I did that. I'm good. I honestly, I can go the rest of my life not playing, even though it sucks to say.
I think in 5 years, maybe I'd have an itch.
Yeah, but but if retail is hitting, I don't have the slightest itch to play classic WoW.
Now, I'll be honest with you.
Zero.
I love TBC is my favorite expansion of all time. That's
funny, Max. That's funny you say that. Is the world the world burns down around us? Oh, Max is in his I'm gonna go back to grinding era. And games are a waste of time.
Yeah,
era.
I know what
boy, here we go,
arc
Max
is in right now.
Here we go.
No, I would say this, man. When it comes to
Reno, what's going on?
I know
baby?
TBC.
What's going on? Good looking. I'm sorry.
I
Lance.
know TBC's coming out at the end of the year, probably, or beginning of next year.
Yeah.
I don't want to sully my memory of it. I have such good, fond memories of that game. I don't want to fuck with it.
It's like the idea of playing TBC. It sounds cool in theory. It does. But like, first of all, those new vanilla servers, they've been going. And if you think it was crazy in 2019 or crazy on the anniversary, now it's even way worse. It's crazy. Oh man, that's a serious. Game itself is good, but if you make a tiny mistake, like take a bit of WoW gold off someone from a rare dungeon mount like 18k retail, which is like nothing retail, really, and you get 2 licenses banned from it, you will be unhappy. Okay. Very interesting war pride. Interesting points. F break time, I guess, lol. Oh, shit. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, guys, let's get some ones in the chat if we're here on a Wednesday night, dude. Come on, baby. Let's get some energy in here. Ones in the chat. Diamond ones, guys. Diamond ones. Boom. Get some energies in the chat. Wednesday night, dude. Comeback City. Brand new season of War Within coming in just a week and a half, 2 weeks. It's it, baby. We're back in the grind. Then we get the 0.5, 0.7, the new housing, Legion remix, new expansion.
I'm going to be completely real with you. The thing I'm most excited
for. Hell yeah, we love you too, Reno. You're the GOAT, man.
Is the midnight announcement.
That's going to be insane.
That's the thing I'm most excited for right now.
That, you guys, you have to understand a cinematic announcement is like a line of blow for... No, hold on, let me finish. It's like a line of blow for players who haven't played WoW in 6 to 12 months. It's that thing they see and they're like, oh shit, it's time. It's time. It's officially time. There's a new expansion. I'm going to be the man this time around. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm telling you, this is what happens.
All of those WoW players who are shitting on the game, the second the trailer gets released, they're all coming back.
100%. All those content creators.
This expansion this is my time.
Oh my god, guys, this looks...
This is the time I don't parse gray, boy. I'm coming back.
Dude, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I would take a serious break from WoW, if I see an expansion cinematic, I'm like, yeah, that's on my checklist. I'll be there. They want that booger sugar. Exactly, dude.
Just to justify Sky, or just to clarify, Sky has definitely never done blow.
No, I can't say that. But I've absolutely never done a drug in my life. I barely drink because it's absolutely disgusting. Why would I want to drink alcohol when it tastes like shit when I can just have some juicy juice? I like the girl drinks at the bar. You know, the ones that are like super fruity with the cherry in it? Give me one of those. Get me on stage. Give me Motley Crue.
That's actually not true. They've done at BlizzCons before. They've literally had expansion reveals and then had gameplay demos of like the intro storyline.
They did that for
I know they did that for WoD. They did that for Legion. So no, they definitely do that. I remember actually in Legion, I think at Gamescom they had the Demon Hunter intro you could play.
Coldplay's good too. I can get down with some Coldplay. Give me some Motley Crue. Give me some Aerosmith. I'll go crazy on some Aerosmith karaoke. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Pina colada for me. That's what I'm talking. That's Star's drink right there. Does Sky still drink juicy juice? Yo, Star could put down a little bit. Star could put down. She can have a good time. I do about 500 milligrams of You're a psychopath. I don't drink, but I smoke like Snoop Dogg when I'm home. Well, not that bad. Hey, man, you do what you do what you can, all right? You enjoy yourself. Should we expect those OG Blizzard cinematics or Quest cinematic? No, guys, of course you're getting... I expect this cinematic reveal to be very action-heavy. I don't expect it to be emotional like the start of the War Within saga. Like we've been saying for the longest time, ladies and gentlemen, you have to remember, this is a saga. This is a saga. And my expectations is that we started the War Within with the, oh my God, Lance.
A New Hope.
A New Hope. Jesus Christ, guy. Now we're going into Midnight, which is the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, that's Empire, and then 6
and
would
Return
be
of
the
the
Return.
Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all a setup game. We just got the initial starters to the War Within and the whole saga. They're introducing everything. They're getting it going. They're setting it up. I think we're going to get some really, really big moments. And then in this next expansion, and then we're going to cap it off. Hey, do you all stream your raids?
No.
Maybe in Discord, but nah, I don't. Only typically because I raid lead, and I don't... I
Not even that. It's people don't care to watch that.
Sometimes. But I don't... I just... Canadian, what's going on? Good looking. How you doing? I don't stream raids only because I raid lead, and I take it serious at times. And then, like, I don't want to distract myself and be rude, whatever the case may be, whatever. How many stop-motion cinematics do you guys expect? We got the one with Ansurek. By the way, I love those. Those little stories, what were they?
Oh, those, yeah, the motion comic ones are cool.
I love them. Yeah, the comic ones, the comic feeling ones. I love them. I streamed the Thursday group night. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I had to shout you out, dude. As long as it's not the last 3 Star Wars. Yeah, we can forget about those. Except for the first one. I like the first one. The Force Awakens. I didn't mind that one. I thought it had a good potential
Force Awakens
leading up to the rest of it.
It's a good start. It was the last 2 that sucked.
Absolutely terrible. Horrible. Guys, you got to understand, once again, you know, before we continue, it's a saga, man. It's a saga, and you're starting off the expansion, or the saga really strong. The War Within was a very strong start, in my opinion, so far. I'm excited to see how the wrap-up is for this. I've played the 0.2, and it was phenomenal from what I've played. I don't know what the 0.5 or 0.7 holds, so I can't tell you the rest. I can't give you my final synopsis. But as of right now, the War Within, for me, is in my top 3 expansions of all time, bar none. And I'm telling you now, if this season hits with a 0.5 and 0.7, and it leads well into the start of Housing, because Housing technically would be a part of the War Within if it's at the end.
Legion Remix.
I don't know if we can count Remix.
Yeah, you count it.
You can't count that as an expansion thing.
No, but you have to count it as the end of the expansion in the middle. That's the lull. That's the lull is going to have Legion Remix. You have to count that.
Guys, do you count Legion Remix as being part of the War Within?
Yes.
Just because it's at the end?
It's a part of the cycle of the War Within.
It's in a different client and everything. Or whatever.
No. You still log into the same game?
Yeah, but you're doing... No, it's not the same game.
You just click Remix.
Look, they say no, it's not. No, not at all. Negative.
Nah, bro, you gotta count it. When you remember the War Within, you're gonna remember the fact that during the time that you're supposed to have nothing, you're gonna have Legion Remix.
Legion Remix has nothing to do with retail. Yeah, I agree. I don't agree. But I don't count Plunder either. Yeah, that's true. Do you count Plunderstorm then?
Yeah, for Dragonflight I did.
Fuck off.
For me, when I think about the legacy of Dragonflight, I think of Mop Remix and Plunderstorm.
You're about to hot take debate me right now.
Yeah,
there's no way. No, like seriously, no. I don't count Plunderstorm and Dragonflight. I count Plunderstorm for just Plunderstorm.
Okay, so then what about this? Do you give Mr. Pandaria points off for the fact that it had 12 months or however freaking long it was of Siege of Orgrimmar with nothing else? Do you count points off?
You forget the part where that's my problem.
No, but do you count that off?
Sure.
Okay, great. What about for Warlords of Draenor when there was what? I think it was...
People didn't like that expansion anyways.
Okay.
Sadly.
But do you count that off?
Yeah, but that's completely different. We're talking about literally opening up a completely different client and getting in a different... Plunderstorm does not count for Dragonflight. They did that shit for this expansion too.
When thinking about the legacy of that expansion, you have to think about the fact that there was always something going on.
No way. I don't agree. It's not even in the same client, in my opinion. Disagree. Anyways, moving on. But if you're going under the count, no, the housing absolutely is part of it because it's in the same game. It affects your characters in game. It's in the same client. You can do it on all your characters. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not even close. Plunderstone has its own tab of game mode. Yeah, I agree. It's a time filler because there was nothing else to do. Yeah, that's what Lance's point. That was his point right there.
And it gave people shit to do.
Sure. But I think it was a separate team working on that shit.
Well, what does that have to do with? And we're talking about when you
So
think
are
about
we going to
these
count
expansions.
the horror game mode coming soon? We're going to count that for midnight?
If it comes
gonna come in midnight.
after midnight,
Coming in midnight.
then yeah.
I don't know. This is more fighting than hot take debate? Absolutely.
No, but the thing is, we're not saying it's a part of the expansion, but we're saying when you're thinking about the legacy of this expansion and you're going to start rating your expansions, you have to think about, oh, well.
Thank you so much for the follow, Uber.
You know
Thank
what?
you, buddy.
The War Within did have Legion Remix. Oh, shit, that's right. It did have Legion Remix. Well, maybe we do have to put it there.
Vodka, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you.
So
By the way,
then-
guys, if you're in the Twitch, make sure to follow, get the reminders, let you know, get the notifications going. We will be there. Like we do with WAD and its shitty Garrison. That's how it was remembered, I guess. I mean, personally, I wouldn't. Like, if I'm looking back on the War Within, I'm not thinking, oh my god, we did have that month of Plunderstorm, too. That was fire. I'm so fucking not thinking that. It's not even funny.
I'm not saying it's okay. This is War Within. But you have to think about it when you're remembering the War Within 10 years from now, you're gonna think, oh man, it did have an 8-week patch cadence.
Yes.
It did always have something to look forward to.
Yes.
It did have Legion Remix.
No. You just
Okay,
think
so
of
then
Legion
what? We're gonna
Remix
never
as...
remember Legion Remix?
I think of Mr. Pandaria Remix, Mop Remix, as just Mop
Well, that's
Remix,
'cause
not
you didn't play
Dragonflight.
Dragonflight at all.
Yeah, because fuck Dragonflight.
I did, and I remember it.
I don't think so. I knew people that played Dragonflight, like Izzy. Izzy played Dragonflight. He
But
doesn't
then,
think
okay.
of Dragonflight as Legion
So then let
or
me
Mop
ask you
Remix.
this. Housing is a midnight feature, pretty much.
Yes.
Does that mean in 10 years from now, you're not going to remember,
No, it's
man,
different.
midnight
It's
did give
different.
us housing?
Yeah, but that's different.
But it's not.
It is. It's a completely different game mode. That. What do you mean? Of
But
course
it's a
it is.
part of the
I think,
expansion,
you know what's
and when
funny? Is
rating
I would think of
expansions-
Mop Remix more as a War Within expansion feature than Dragonflight because it directly impacted characters that I created and put into the War Within.
Wait, but if you're doing that, then you have to.
No. I said if I was.
Hold on. But then, with that logic, 100% you have to say Legion Remix is a part of it then.
Midnight, if that was the case and
No,
we were to
of
actually
War
go there.
Within.
No, because it would directly affect a midnight expansion features and everything because your characters are involved the week of launch. It wouldn't affect the War Within because your Legion Remix, it's in a different client. You're leveling up these characters and getting shit that gets into the game post War Within. No?
It's part of the it's part of the content release of the War Within still.
I don't know.
From now on. I will always remember, like, I'm gonna think of, when I think of the War Within,
Shit, my bad.
and I'm rating it in my expansions of where I rate each expansion,
Okay.
I have to think of Legion Remix.
Okay. And I guess that's different.
I have to.
Yeah, I just think I agree, Cherry. I think remixes are just extra content. I think it's just extra content that is just there for fun. I would not consider it as like expansion feature. I wouldn't. Personally.
So
What up, fam? What's up, good looking?
But then in that case, so that I just don't understand.
I think when I
Your
think of
point of
War
view.
Within, I definitely think of the 8-week cadence. I think of Undermine immediately. I think of the story of Xalatath and everything that's gone on. Like, these are just off the top of my head. I love the raids. The raids were some of my favorite ever. And I haven't experienced probably the best one coming.
Am I packed? Buff Shamans!
Buff Shaman!
Well, let me ask you this then. Are
All
you
will
gonna
fall,
remember
yeah.
the fact that we had corruptions and we did the corrupted visions?
I
again?
already forgot about that.
Wow.
Like, just off the top of my head, my main highlights isn't horrific visions. My main highlights was the story. The raids have been phenomenal so far.
Yeah.
I think Zalatan's a badass character.
I think we're talking about... So, like, when you rate Legion, are we only rating... what are we rating?
What I remember from Legion...
Artifact
Well, hold on,
weapons and
I'll tell you right now. Class Order Halls, #1 on my list. Then it goes into Mythic Plus, and then Story for me. I didn't raid, so I can't tell you about raids. But when I think of Legion, those are my main 3. So if I think of War Within, what are my biggest 3? The raids were phenomenal. I don't even think about Mythic Plus. We'll see how this next season goes. Raids were phenomenal. The story is fantastic in my opinion. And I love the patch cadence that they're going on. I'm never bored, ever. I can log in constantly, and there's always shit to do. I love that. That's what I think about when I think about the War Within. Like, what are your top 3, like, that you think about instantly? Like, ladies and gentlemen, am I wrong? Like,
top 3,
what do you guys think about instantly when you think of... Let's think...
the War Within?
Let's think Mista Pandaria. What are your top 3? What are your instant 3 that you think of?
PvP.
Okay.
What about zones?
The zones, exactly. I was going to bring that up too.
And Garrosh.
Yeah, I was thinking Garrosh as well. I wasn't thinking of PvP, but I guess you're right.
But we're not talking about quickly. What do you think about from these expansions?
Well, the quickly is important.
Yeah, but
because that's what you initially remember.
But when you're rating an expansion of what's my top 3, it's not a... Okay, it's because of this. These are my top 3 because of off the top of my head. Like, I'm going to think about it. What are my top 3? Why?
Yeah, but
for what?
My point is if we're gonna sit there and do in-depth analysis, of course you're gonna add in the War Within. Okay, they also had Horrific Visions, but I'm not gonna sit here and if I'm making a case for like, yo, this was like a phenomenal expansion, I'm not gonna bring up Horrific Visions. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna bring that up in the War Within conversation. Honestly, that might degrade it.
No,
even though it's free content and I didn't mind it.
But part of the War Within story and why it has been such a good expansion is because of the amount of content.
With the gifted tier sub. Thank you so much. Good looking. Appreciate it, baby.
Thank you, Reno. But you have to, like, part of the War Within's appeal and why it's so good is the content cadence.
Absolutely.
So you have to go into what we have got.
I would say...
You have to go into the fact that they've made it so alt-friendly. Like, we're going to have to, when you think about
100%.
the legacy of this 11.1 patch, are you not going to think about the turbo boost?
Off the top of my head, no. I would think of Nightfall first. And then I would probably think of... I guess Horrific Visions after, because I played it a lot. I unlocked everything. So sure. And then... Like, that would be the big ones for me when it comes to content cadence. And then Undermine was phenomenal. I love the Undermine. I thought they did such a good job with that zone and everything that you had to do. The reputations. Like, the guy with the leather belt. Yo, for real. I didn't think it made any sense to have Horrific Visions in the X-Pack, but Blizz found a way to rehash all content to keep the 8-week content going. And listen, if as long as it wasn't the main thing, they gave it to us at the end of that as well. So it was just extra added on, which I didn't mind. You know what I mean? I didn't mind that. I'll take that as a free W. I'll take a reused... What are some other content they could just rehash that was maybe added
Brawler's
on?
Guild.
Fuck it, add it. Midnight, or this next season, add it. Who gives a shit?
Wait, everyone would love Brawler's Guild.
Anything else? What are some other things like...
Coliseum from WoD.
Well, that
Coliseum.
was... I mean, sure, that's cool, but like...
Free-for-all Coliseum.
Like big
but
pieces
PvP,
of content.
People would love that.
What about those invasions?
No, they've done invasions so many times now.
What about Warfronts? What about like Warfronts rehashed?
If they made Warfronts not ass and they did PvP Warfronts, yes.
Sure. What about Torghast? It's the same shit as Horrific Visions.
People will hate it.
Yeah, but it's the same concept. My point is if it's just extra tacked on added for free at the end of a patch, not the beginning and the main feature of a patch, at the end, why not? What does it matter?
People are not gonna like it.
I guess not. Strand of the Ancients. Fuck it. Do it.
So I like Strand of the Ancients.
Is story and second lore walking. Yeah, lore walking is awesome.
Wait a second.
That's
going to become a big feature for the War Within that everyone will love.
I agree. That's actually a freaking insane point, Mr. Sendo. But ladies and gentlemen, guys, it is 10:20. We are over time. Guys, listen, we have a very massive show this Saturday.
We don't have that.
We have very important news to discuss with the guild and everybody and everything going on. If you have any interest in joining the guild or any slight interest in the show, the community, the videos, anything at all, you have to be there Saturday night. It's a massive, massive, massive stream.
Yeah, huge show.
So you guys got to be there. If you're interested in joining the guild, make sure to stick around. We're going to be telling you guys everything that's going on Saturday night. So you got to be there, whether it be you want to be here for raiding, Mythic Plus, goofing off, community stuff, PvP, whatever. Make sure you are there Saturday night. It's the biggest stream we're going to have probably since the new expansion coming out. It is going to be a massive, massive, massive stream. Very important for information, getting to know everything that's going on. I love you guys so much, man. God bless every single one of you. Once again, thank you guys so much on Twitch and YouTube. We killed it tonight, dude. We had 137 peak on YouTube, 60 something. We might have broke 200 live viewers, Lance.
Wow.
Guys.
And we had our biggest debate yet.
200 live viewers. Can I get some 200s in the chat, maybe? 200s in the chat? I mean, that's insane. That's a big deal, bro. I don't care about... Listen, it ain't much, but it's honest work around here.
I'm going to try to see who to raid.
Oh, yeah. Lance, you're so smart. Let me pull that up.
Guys, for our people in Twitch, don't leave. Listen, we want to do something nice and raid a retail content creator. I think it'd be really nice.
Yeah, we need to start raiding retail content creators.
We know we have a lot of friends from the classic community, but it's time to raid, a retail creator.
Who is this?
Oh.
Yo.
Oh.
Yo. Mute. Holy shit. What is going on? That is crazy, bro. That guy's going crazy in the chat right now. Yeah, what the fuck? That's nuts.
What about the old WoW grandma?
You want to raid WoW grandma? Of all the people. Oh, what about Aegis? Oh, I love Aegis. He's a good dude.
He was in the stream last week.
Was he really? Oh, I'm
You were talking to him, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
There was a guy named Aegis in the stream last week. I don't know. Pretty sure it was him.
Guys, we got to raid someone good. Anyone got some recommendations on who we should raid?
Retail WoW creators, please.
Good thing I don't say things without thinking sometimes. Thank God. May contain sexual themes. Are you guys serious right
now? Yo, relax.
Yeah, you people are crazy.
Super tease?
Nah, bro. He already gets a shit ton of love. We're looking for some people who definitely just they put out Kalamazi. Let's go.
He on?
He don't need it, but I'll just want to raid him.
Just because you're a warlock main now. What a rat.
Give a shit.
He's not even online.
I'm looking at him. Oh, that's 24/7. Oh, he almost got me so good. Damn you, Kalamazi. Damn you Kalamazi. Mystic? Level up Kent?
Oh, Mystic.
Wait, who's Mystic?
Yeah.
Do I know Mystic?
Yeah, he's a monk player.
Do I know him? Zug TV.
Listen to that.
Oh, buddy.
Nope. Only Mystics online, guys.
My guys, this is becoming way too difficult, man.
Yikes.
Oh boy. Jesus Christ, chat. What is going on here? This has become way too difficult of a decision. I need to prep this accordingly. Fuck.
Oh, everyone is on.
No, I'm seeing a lot of retail players. I just don't know who. I don't see anyone I recognize. That's the problem.
This is the guy.
Who?
Oh.
Sam I Am?
No, never mind.
Wait, what about Sam I Am? What is he playing? Is he? I think he's playing Mob. Yeah, he's playing Mob.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna raid Aegis.
Do it, bro.
Raid. Yo, if you guys think I'm raiding a girl, you're crazy. I'll get packed up.
Girlfriend. Or we'll whoop his ass, guys. Come on.
I ain't raiding no girl, bro. I'll get fucked up. No shot. Chat, you guys are crazy. You're crazy. I will get my ass whooped. Yo, guys, I love you so much, man. God bless every single one of you. Guys, join the chat. Go show Aegis some love, dude. Absolutely GOAT freaking mage player.
One of the best mages out there, guys.
GG's, bro.
He won't even realize until after this match.
Yo, much love, guys. God bless every single one of you. See you in the next one. Peace.